What is this? I forgot to read the card. Hold the card up, Barry. Read who it's from. Barry, you've been a big help in letting the public know about my small business. Here's a gift from RLS Exhaust. Please try it out and let me know what you think. Thank you, Ricky. Man, this is the dude. Best Christmas ever.
That is right. I got one more for you guys, and it is a Christmas special with that RLS prototype exhaust. And I say prototype right there. That's it next to the Predator that's normally on my 600 because it is not named yet. We're going to get to that in the video. There's just some quick shots so I can spoil it for you, but you get to hear what it sounds like on my 600 and Kevin's 900. Stick around. Yeah, dog. Throw mouse Moto. So, big time exhaust video here for sure, but I also bring up a few other cool things that are kind of like lost in time because this video is me skipping a lot of footage and a lot of rides and a lot of other little accessories I get, and I might as well spoil them too if I'm going to do this video. So the wild ass air cushion, the one you see there on my Ryker 600, I get that on our trip to Twisted Sisters here in Texas. So cool ride that we do, and I get it like in the middle of it just because I was trying to like support this little stop they have there with some cool stuff to sell. I get to talk to them. They let me use the display of that wild ass air cushion on my Riker. It's a perfect fit. I'm like, it's a long ride back home. Let's go ahead and get that and I'll try it out. So this is my first video talking about it. I enjoy it. There's some dialogue where I talk about it with Kevin. I'll pretty much explain it on that. But the exhaust, RLS Exhaust, Ricky hooked it up with RLS in Waxahachie, Texas, and he sent over for Christmas a new prototype for the Riker that he came out with. So I already have the Predator, and we have a whole video on that I'm sure that you've seen where I pick it up and Ricky installs it for me. I like that exhaust a lot. I'm still having a lot of fun with it, but it's cool to be able to try this new exhaust that Ricky's going to be coming out with. It is unnamed. We'll keep talking about that in the video. Any suggestions for the name? He's pretty good with coming out with some cool names, but he did ask for a little bit of help from some of our viewers out there. So after watching the video, of course, and kind of seeing it, hearing it, all that stuff, any suggestions, go ahead and throw it in the comments. I wanted to leave this in here because I didn't have my gloves on. I didn't realize how cold it was going to be. But luckily, I purchased this little heated grip thing from like Amazon or something. It was like $20 or less. I'm not sure. But they just slap on your grips right there. And I've heard other people talk about them before. So I was like, oh man, if they work on the Ryker, then that's what's up. I mean, if you're not used to Rykers, then there's a little USB plug inside the frunk there that I was opening, which is pretty much my junk frunk. I keep a lot of stuff inside there, but it just wraps around. It actually grips pretty good. I thought it was going to be like maybe not hold on to the grips as well and slide around and kind of annoy me, but it holds on pretty good. That's me just giving it a test there. I used it once and I was not a fan of it. And I wanted to try it again. I just thought that the way that you start it, like if you start your Riker and then you turn it off and then you start it again, or you don't start it first, you have to keep switching it on and off. It's kind of weird like that. It actually happens to me again now because I forgot all about it because I've only used it like once. The first time I did use it though, it was really hot. Like I keep it on like the highest setting and it worked like really well. And then this time, not so much. It got hot, and then they went down again. And that's me trying to test it, saying like maybe I'm just not feeling it right. So I tried the back of my hand. They just go completely dead after a while. Then they pick back up again. I would not recommend these at all. I probably just got some busted ones. I don't know, and they're pretty cheap, but it's definitely not worth me telling you guys it was a good idea. I'm probably going to keep trying them. Maybe it'll shake loose and work. I don't know, but I'll talk about them a little bit more with Kevin here. Maybe I'm more clear in the video, but we're going to the Thrill Mouse Moto Riker garage, and we're going to put this new exhaust on. So we'll be unpackaging it and swapping it around.
Man, these aren't working so good.
Uh-oh.
I was like really sold on them. And then, so there's two things. There's a thing that's tricky about it, and if you turn it off and turn it on, you have to go back and reset them.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I went to do something. Oh, I went to put them on. So you plug them in when it's off, and then you turn it on. The setting turned off, and you have to turn them back on. And I drove off and had to pull over, and then turn them back on. And then I felt them getting hot. I was like, cool. Then they started getting good, and I was like, okay, I'm sold on these things back again, even though it's kind of janky the way that it turns off when you turn it off. And then they pretty much turned off.
Well,
and then just now,
that would be true of almost anything the way that the USB power works on this.
you think it's the USB power?
Because you got zero power going to it. There's no reason to immediately be on. It would be a safety thing to have it immediately on when it powers on.
Yeah, but okay. Well, like I said, that aside, they were working after that. Then they got real hot, and it felt good because I have it on high. And then they just dropped completely, like they weren't on. Then just now they got kind of warm, and it's like, come on, man. But I think they were like $12 or $20 anyways, and I guess it's better than nothing. But definitely not going to tell anybody about them. Also, the wild ass, dude. Sit on it. Feel any different? It barely has. I put barely any air in there, dude, and it makes like a huge difference. I've had it filled up like all the way, and then I just slowly let air out. But your butt wants to be like on it a certain way, but it's just enough. It's crazy because you would think that you're supposed to like fill the whole thing up with air,
Right.
But you kind of just get it how you want it.
Just so your butt touches the seat itself.
Exactly. And it just has this simple valve right here. Once you blow it up, you're good because you're just going to slowly release it until you got it. But my main selling thing was that it fits. It's like it was made for it. Plus, you got the Chiquita yellow here.
Dude, that exhaust is cool already. Put your finger on it.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
You just drove
it is kind of hot, actually.
Well, it's hot, but it's bearable.
And it feels good because my hands are frozen, dude.
There you go.
The sun is out, there's no clouds, and it's so cold. The wind is so cold.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do an unboxing first. Alright. New RLS Exhaust. Never before heard, never before installed on a Can-Am Ryker. Sharp objects. Seen pictures, posted pictures. Been pretty hype about it. First time seeing it. Seen it in pieces. Seen it complete in pictures from Ricky, RLS Exhaust. Waxahachie, Texas. Now we're going to see it in person. Prototype. Has no name. Spring puller. Now Kevin doesn't have to use 2 screwdrivers and to pull the spring to install it. Oh yeah, it's Christmas. What is this? I forgot to read the card. Hold the card up, Barry. Read who it's from. Barry, you've been a big help in letting the public know about my small business. Here's a gift from RLS Exhaust. Please try it out and let me know what you think. Thank you, Ricky. Man, this is the dude. Best Christmas ever. Testing out for the first time through Mouse Moto. Look at that. Nice. Yeah.
Well, if you can't tell, I'm pretty stoked about getting the new exhaust. I love the Predator and everything, but Ricky says he's got a new exhaust that sounds different, and I could be the first one to try it out, and you guys can be the first one to hear it on a Riker. I'm going to be pretty stoked about it, man. That's the Predator there. Looks pretty slick. Looks slick even next to the new exhaust. You can see a little part there. That's like the belly of it. That's a little bit bigger. That's Kevin showing you how light they are. And then we're just going to install it real quick. I'm not really show you the whole thing. You've seen it before on my videos and other videos, but pop the donut out, put it in the new one, get the springs, get the spring puller, hook it all up, and then we'll get a look at it real quick before we start it up, let it idle, wait for it to die, and then drive it around. The sun's kind of in a different way to where we're really not shining on it. Also, I got the fan grill there. Always got to shine that out too. Congratulations to the winner from one of our last videos when we gave away the fan grill from Zarate. And thanks for everybody for playing for sure. While I got it on this view here in the sun, you can kind of see it, how small it still is.
I don't know what the Predator sounds like on the Chiquita Banana Ryker 600. Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Right away. Right away. Right away. Yeah, that's not like. That's different. That's not the. That's not blah 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 blah. Wow. I mean, I love the Predator, dude. I love the Predator, and I love this one too. That's two different sounds, two different exhausts. If I'm gonna have two exhausts, they're gonna be two different ones. Different look. Like I said, that was gonna be a deeper verbal. You get the same sound, it's just the volume down. You know what I mean? Like, this sounds like when I have my filters on and my helmet on, and I'm just idling it like on the Predator. Wow, that's not like the other exhaust RLS makes for their Ryker. Boy, Ricky hooked it up, dude. Hearing it here first, RLS Exhaust prototype. There's no name for it yet. It's gonna be up to you guys to come up with something cool for it. Ricky said he wanted me to blast that, let everybody know there's not a name for it. Right now we're just calling it prototype. And that's on a 600. Ryker 600. Oh yeah. Now I gotta get the springs off. Hey, you want these? Kevin?
Definitely a pleasant sound.
Alright.
Pleasant. Very nice.
Kevin's a fan, dude. Nice.
Very sharp once it gets going. Even had a lady in headphones look at me. You ready?
Are you ready?
You got a video going?
Yeah. That's different.
Yeah, it is different.
It's so much faster.
Yeah. We got 3 cylinders. What's your full RPM?
So we still haven't heard it with the Predator. So it's like, I don't know what to compare it to.
Yeah, other than what we just heard.
Yeah, other than what we just heard. But yours is just like a faster version of what we just heard. And I still think that's going to be half as loud as the Predator.
Oh, yeah. Just calm down a little bit.
Oh man, Ricky's going to sell these exhausts, dude.
The verbal is awesome.
Say what?
The verbal.
Oh yeah. So you still get that good burble without it being like insanely loud, which is also cool. But man, having 2 different exhausts with 2 different sounds, that's from the same, company. Nice.
That makes it burn up.
All right, since you don't do the post audio, Kevin, you're a 900 owner.
I'm ordering one. I'm ordering one.
He's ordering one. This is the biggest naysayer on aftermarket exhaust.
No. It has to sound right. And I think that sounds right.
Well, there you go. Kevin thinks it sounds right. Kevin likes to mess around with Rykers, obviously. He's the CEO of Throwmouse Moto Riker Garage and lead mechanic here, and he digs it. And he's heard other exhausts. We all have different things, not just the main squad, but, you know, like Carlos got the chill and stuff like that. He's tried to church up his stock, which actually made it really cool. Mad compliments on that ceramic coat he has on that, and it definitely made it look way cooler instead of that big giant 24-pound bladder, tarnished bladder that hangs underneath these stock Rykers. And then looks like he's gonna be done with it. Now he heard this new legit prototype from RLS. Still needs a name. Okay, so this one's got some weight on it.
8.5.
But that's not even 10 pounds. Wow.
That's because of this.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got more going on to quiet down. I guess the other one being like wide open. But it just goes to show, so the more silent it is, or the less noisy it is, or whatever you want to word it, means more weight, more stuff going on. But you're talking like not super loud, and it's still under 10 pounds compared to the 24. Look at the difference, dude. And the Predator at the same time was below 5, or right at 5, something like that. My whole idea was trying to get the weight down, and yeah, it still does that. It's just not, you know, it's almost double with the Predator, but nowhere near 24. It's crazy. Wow. Look at these bad boys. Let's get a shot of them just sitting. Oh, that's hot.
Well, it just came off of a running. Did we get all three of them together?
No.
Sorry, mine's not clean.
And the chrome boy, or stainless boy, polished boy.
Now we're going to hear what it sounds like to put the Predator on Kevin's 900.
Oh yeah, that's loud. What's crazy is it seems like it idles louder on mine.
Yeah, it idles louder on yours.
Yeah,
And
on the
it's loud all the
600.
way through. This is idle slow. But this is, hey everybody, I'm coming.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, because I did everything in the same position as the other one, and you could hear it the whole way. It wasn't just a burble, it was like a racetrack.
Yeah.
Then you cut around, even when you cut down the street, it was like, whoa. I was like, yeah, that didn't do that on the new prototype. So two totally different exhausts that you can get from RLS, man. I like the Predator still. I like all this, what's happening right here. And then the prototype too. So this is the Predator. Then on the all black prototype, it's a whole nother sound, whole nother sound level. Hell yeah, dog. This is too much fun. Got the prototype back on here. We're gonna put them side by side and compare them too. So keep yours, back yours up some. Listen to them RLS boys. What? I know. All I hear is you. when I turned mine off, I was like, that's what I was hearing the whole time, was just you. How do you think, oh man, that thing was hanging on till just, It comes with straps. Man. So that's how I sound when I'm riding with you guys in your stock Ryker exhaust.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, we got to give them a little bit of taste. Next time we'll do it where we're really riding, so you can hear everything. But idle, cruising, prototype, Predator, both from RLS. Still needs a name. Yeah, dog. Flip.
Also wanted to give a quick review on these Built brand shoes. They're supposed to be like motorcycle shoes. Kevin had them. He had to use them for his class when he was getting his license, and then he wore them the one time. But man, I already scuffed them up like they're falling apart, and that's not even from riding. That's from falling off my electric skateboard. They're just not as cool as I thought they would be. They're probably cool for other people, but if you're looking for something actually like tough, they're really no different from just regular shoes. If not, they're lighter with like less protection than just any like the Adidas or like some old J's or whatever you got laying around to ride in. But just in case you were wondering.
All right.
Enjoy it.
Well, cool. That's it for now. Big shout out to Kevin, aka Excelsior, aka lead mechanic at the Throwmouse Moto Riker Garage, aka Kevin the Menace, for putting all that work in and swapping these exhausts out so you guys can hear it on a few different things. But the work is not done. We're gonna be doing like way more comparison videos. This is like one thing we wanted to do when we unbox it, show you a bunch of stuff with just between our two Rykers. But once we get Ryan's 600, do a comparison between the Predator on his 600, the new prototype. Like I said, list those names in the comments. Big shout out to Ricky, man. Thanks so much. RLS Exhaust.
You're like an astronaut in space. Da 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 da.